Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl Elishi Cynthia. If you're a returning subscriber in this channel, you're welcome. If you're a new subscriber, you're highly welcome to our YouTube family, and I hope you stay tuned to this channel because we're gonna be dropping a whole lot of beautiful content in this platform. So guys, in today's video I'll be taking you guys through on how I achieved this beautiful look from start to finish. So let's start. So starting off, I started with my Julie Diamond micellar water cleanser. I'm using the facial cleanser to cleanse the face. So the first thing you do while doing makeup is to cleanse your model or client skin thoroughly with a micellar cleansing water. After that, you can go in with your serum depending on any serum that you're using. So in this particular video, I'll be taking you guys through on how I used majority of my bridal skin prep in this particular video, but I skipped the sunscreen. Now in this video, now what you do is, first of all, you apply, after applying your serum, which is the COSR serum. This is the serum I use for my bride. It is a water-based product. Like I said earlier, use water-based products for all brides, especially in this heat period, so that once the person sweats, the person's makeup will not break. So going over with their moisturizer, the Snail moisturizer, I applied that generously on her skin, then massage it into her skin. Now after this step, if you're working on a bride, the next thing you're supposed to do is to go on with your sunscreen. Yeah, this after the moisturizer that you apply your sunscreen. So you can get MS sunscreen. The sunscreen me I use for my brides is from MS sunscreen. So you can use it, then massage it directly into the skin very well. Make sure it dries up before going on to the next product. So as you can see, I'm massaging that into the skin, and now I'm going over with my Meron skin prep. Now this Meron skin prep serves as oil control. Yeah, this is Meron skin prep. It serves as oil control. It equally serves as heat control. Now it actually controls the heat. Like it's not going to go in, it's not going to come out the way it is supposed to if you don't use this product. So after that, I'll be going over with my primer, aqua grip primer. This is the matte finish. This aqua grip primer is of two types. They have the matte finish and the dewy finish. So I prefer going in with the matte finish. If I want to give the makeup a dewy finish, I do that after the makeup through using cheek glaze. So as you can see, I am also massaging that into the skin with my palm. Guys, if you apply this with just your brush, it's going to draw lines, and when you're applying your foundation, those lines will show. That's the essence of massaging it in. So going over to our foundation, I'm using the K foundation. This foundation, guys, is big. Like this foundation, you will see the finished look of this makeup. You will see how beautiful the whole look is. This foundation is everything and more. If you're looking for a good foundation, especially for that skin, chocolate skin tone, go for this foundation. Like it's given, it blends into the skin seamlessly. As you can see, I used it as my highlights and contour. Like whenever I'm doing my foundation, I start building up from the foundation. I start applying my contour technique and highlight technique right from the foundation. Yeah, I start building it up then before going over. So now I am going over with my Eye Magic lip palette, the red shade in the palette. I'm using it as my blush, and I'm applying that on the cheeks, on the tip of her nose. I'm using the remnants to apply on her forehead area. As you can see, that forehead area, I'm not applying too much. And then on her cheekbone. Guys, when applying your blush, make sure to blend it in very well. If you apply it and you don't blend it in very well, when you start powdering the face, it's not going to blend in. So the blending in technique starts from the foundation stage. So now I'm applying my concealer. That's using my Nuban Beauty concealer. Like I'm using the shade 043 and yeah, 043 and so I forgot to, but I just missed it to get her exact perfect highlight skin tone. So guys, instead of using a shade too light or too dark, why not bring the too light one and the too dark one, mix it together to get the perfect, to just meet the shade that you're looking for in between. That is what I do. You mustn't have the whole shade in the world for you to get a client's perfect tone. Yeah, you can mix. I even mix powder. I mix a whole lot. You get. So now I'm blending that into the skin, making sure that it blends into the skin perfectly well before going on to set. Now, just to set, I'm now going to blend the under eye. Ask her to look up and then blend it so that the under eye doesn't crease. Now I'm using my small fluffy brush and I'm using my Mirac setting powder. I mixed it, like I said, I mixed setting powder. I mixed a whole lot. I mixed the shade ginger and nutmeg. Yeah, that is the two that I mixed. I mixed it and I'm using that to set the under eye. Yeah. And after that, I also use my beauty blender to do that more. But the reason why I use my small brush is to get to under eye, because if I'm using this beauty blender, it might not really get that under eye well the way I want it. So I go over with the two and now I'm blending. I'm setting all over all the places I've highlighted with the powder, setting powder. Now I'm going over to contour her face, to set the contour area. I'm using that shade from this Lavida powder palette. This Lavida powder palette, guys, is dope. The powder palette does the job. It does the job. Just the undertone, like, especially for dark skin, the undertone is everything. Even for light skin, the powder palette is so comprehensive. Like, it comprises of both the light, for light skin tone, dark skin tone. Like, if you know how to use your color very well, all the shades that you need in powder is in this powder palette. That's one thing I give to this brand in this their powder palette. It is given. It is given. And sometimes I can even use this particular shade I'm using at that downward as blush when I'm working on a light skin client. So that powder is everything and more. So going over to bake, I'm now using the same Mirac setting powder, and at the same time I'm going to be snatching the nose, so I can go over to the eyeshadow. Now the essence of this baking is to help me catch fallouts from the eyeshadow, in case if there's any fallout, so it doesn't stain the work. Now this powder, the baking I'm doing here will just help me catch fallout. So when I'm done with the makeup, I will just dust off. When I'm done with my shadow, I'll just dust off the excess fallout on the powder on the face, and the powder will help sweep it off and it will not stain the main work. That is the essence of this. I use this because I do my skin work first before my eye work here. So this is me reversing the contour. I'm just reversing a contour, and when doing this I'm blending out the places that I don't want to the line to be harsh. Yeah, now going over to tame her brow. This um brow theme is from Julie Diamond Cosmetics. Now this theme helps the natural brows to lay down flat on the face. Even throughout the day it will not move. So that's the essence of that. Now going over to my primer. This primer is from Benai White Clown. Yeah, is Benai White Clown shadow primer. It has been the primer I've been using since I started makeup. Like ever since I got to know about eyeshadow primer, this has been the eyeshadow primer I've been using. It has been working for me. So first of all, a little goes a long way. If you pack too much, it's going to break. So a little goes a long way. Just when you apply it, make sure you blend it very well before you go over to the next. Now to transit, I'm using that color that you see from that palette to transit. Then for the outer part of the eye, I'm mixing the brown and that's the dark brown and the black, and I'm applying it at the outer part and smoking it out. Yeah, blending it at the same time. Kind of blending it and I'm a kind of blending and sweeping it into the crease. Now the one I'm sweeping into the crease is not going to be much because I've already applied majority of the shadow at the outer part. Now for the base, I'm using that shade from the same palette to apply on the base. This is a very very simple eye look, no much drama. It's just very nice. It suits all. It suits any events that you want to go, except the person wants a loud makeup. Yeah, so going over with this powder palette, also blending it into the crease just to make that place a kind of, I just to give that place warmth. Now going over to set the brow bone, I used that orange shade from that palette. For the under eye, I wanted to do a blue order waterline. So what I did was I first of all applied my shadow primer first. Then from my shadow palette, I got the blue color in my shadow palette and placed that on the waterline. Why doing this? Just be careful so that the follow-up will not enter your client's eye and it can just cause the person to start tearing. You don't want that. Now over to line her waterline. I'm using my Beyond Beauty black gel liner to line the her upper line. Yeah, so just that is basically it for the eye. Next was to just place the lashes on. It was given a gift. She said something like, and we gave her something that suits her. Now over to her lips. I went on to, sorry, I did my brows off camera and placed the lashes off camera. Now I am using my Karat gel liner, the brown shade, to outline the lips. I'm outlining the lips, and while outlining the lips, I'm outlining where her lips started. I am not overlining and I'm not also underlining. I just line the normal shape of her lips. That is what I did. I made sure that I got it the way it should be. As when we're working on a model, on your client, especially this up, but if you want to do this kind of V shape, you have to be very very careful so you don't make mistake. Because if you make mistake, it will now warrant you to start going over with your concealer and me, I don't like going on with concealer to start, but once you do it, once you outline the lip perfectly well, there's no need for that. Now this is me using the brown shade from the Eye Magic lip palette. The reason why I don't want to use this Eye Magic lip palette brown for the to line it from the start is because if I line it like that from the start, she's on the dark skin, chocolate skin. If it was a fair person, it would just come out just the way you need it. But if it's on the dark skin shade, when you apply that, it might not come out. The brown, this one might not come out very well. So that is why I used the carrot brown gel liner because it's a bit darker than that brown from this Eye Magic. Then I went over with those shades that you see. Those are pink shades. That's nude shades. I used it to blend in everything. As I'm applying them, I am blending it with a precise fluffy brush so that it doesn't mess up the whole thing. Then over to the inner lip, I went on to apply red shade, red color at the inner part of the lip, and then still blended it out very well. Blended it into the nude shades that I already applied before, and that is it basically for the lips. Now going over to further, you know, set the face. I'm going over with my powder from this Lavida Beauty, just just the finishing of the whole look, just to make sure that the places that are meant to have shadows had the shadow. Then the highlight I've already dusted off before I applied the lower lash. That was when I dusted off the excess fallout from the eyeshadow. Now I am just dusting out the baking powder now, because after this it is now just to spray the face and then she's ready to go. So that's me powdering the whole face. I'll also do what I call the principle of re-emphasizement. I'm going over to re-emphasize my nose contour, so I don't want it to just go like that. As you can see, when I snatched the nose and I was baking, it actually kind of took away the nose contour I did. So now I am just re-emphasizing that. And over to set the face, I'm using my Jolly Diamond face spray to spray all over the face and then allow that to dry in before going over with my mascara from Didi Beauty Mascara to brush the under eye. This mascara, like I said, it does the job. It is very, very easy to dry. It dries out easily, and it has this the mascara is black enough, like it's not looking hashy. It's really dark, and I love the dark shade that it gives and the volume it gives to the lower lash. And that is me. Just make sure to pick each strand. Just even if you brush that lower lash the first time and it's not giving you the volume you need, go over and over again till you get the volume you need on that under lash. Now, to give my the entire look a dewy finish, I went on to use my Lavida Beauty body glow. Just a little goes a long way. And when applying this, you have to be very careful. You don't just take it directly to the face. I do dust it up on my palm before going onto the skin. Just a little goes a long way. It helps to give it that glassy effect. Then going over my Julie Diamond highlight, I am highlighting the cheekbone, tip of her nose, bridge of her nose, then the brow bone and all. And that is basically it for this look. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. After this, I actually went on with my glow from Nuban Beauty, the glow, to then add more glow to her face. I needed her to glow. Yeah. So at this point, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to our channel. turn on your notification bell to get notification whenever we post new videos. So but just wait, just take a minute, pause, go and subscribe. When you subscribe, just type in the comment section, I just subscribe, so that we will give you a welcome hug there. So guys, also share this video if you find it helpful. You never can tell, someone in your DM, someone in your contact list, or in your social media platform might be needing this. You know what they say, sharing is caring. Don't hoard the knowledge, guys. Do not hoard it. Share with your friends, they might be needing this too. So over to Gloss the Lips. If you've been to this channel, if you're a returning subscriber, you know I'm a gloss girl. I don't do makeup without gloss. You see the way the glossing of these lips took the whole look from 0 to 100. Like, just after this the gloss, you just see the oh my god, the conclusion is that glossing the lips takes it to the next level. It changes the game. So this is me, you know, carefully applying the lip gloss. I don't want it to scatter all over the place, but I still want it to gloss where it's supposed to gloss. So take your time. All the steps in makeup, you don't even rush it. Just take your time. Whenever you're working on a client, just tell the person that he or she should give you 2 hours max, so that you don't rush. Just take your time and do your stuff, so that the makeup and everything will come out together. Except you're in a haste, you can, skip some certain steps, you know. Yeah. So guys, that is basically it for this look. The look is given. So guys, it's her 30th birthday. This is my, let me actually properly introduce you guys to my immediate elder sister. She's my immediate elder sister. So I actually did her pickup when I went to Lagos. It was her place I stayed when I went to Lagos. And her birthday is coming up on the 17th of May. That is her 30th birthday. She'll be, stepping into the 3rd floor. So she said she wanted to do a birthday show, and thank God that I came to Lagos. So guys, this is my immediate other sister. She's turning 30 this month, 17th of May. Guys, you guys wish her happy birthday in Adi. So we gave her the look. We gave her the guys, when I was doing the makeup, in fact, immediately almost I finished the makeup, her kids came back from school and they were like, wow, mommy, you're a beautiful woman. The daughter was like, mommy, you're beautiful, So this is the entire look. Actually, this headwear, she stays in Lagos and she does headwear. Any type of headwear that you want, Zara headwear, all those. And she did this and it's given. You can see the headwear. You can see how beautiful it made the whole thing. It changed, it carried the entire look up. So guys, if you need a headwear, if you need someone that makes headwear in Lagos, in fact she can do it and send it to you to any location that you want. She does in bulk, just DM her, send her your sample, and you get something given depending on what you want. Guys, this headwear is everything. It just complemented the makeup and the entire look. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please do give this video a thumbs up. Guys, please like this video. It actually helps the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, to show the video to other people. Let's help and grow this channel. Motivates me to do more, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.